Hey, what's up? I'm Stylish Shaw. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing y'all a new segment to my YouTube channel, and I'm so excited. It is a conversation of pieces with great, interesting, talented, exceptional guests. So today I'm bringing y'all a new segment to my channel, which is called The Breakdown, where we sit and have conversation of pieces and go below the surface level. The breakdown is where we're going to sit and have meaningful conversations and break down different topics, ideas, pop culture, spirituality, and entrepreneurship. So let's get started. We are here with my girl, Miss Crystal Bruce. So we are going to do an introduction where you're going to introduce yourself to the people and just tell them what you want them to know.
Okay, hey guys. So I'm Crystal. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I currently reside in Atlanta. I'm originally from New York. I have a cannabis lifestyle brand. We based out of New York. I'm a mother. I'm 33 years old, and on full-time entrepreneurship is something that I really enjoy. I was a teacher. I was a New York City teacher for about 7 years, and I finally realized that this American dream that is sold to us is not really a dream. Ultimately, to kind of get to where you want to be, you have to own a business. You have to kind of think outside the box. The system that they kind of train you to go into, it just wasn't fulfilling. And I just got to a space in my life where I recognized that, and I was ready to do something different. And I'm glad I did. The pandemic woke me up, which I think it woke up a lot of people. I just took a leap of faith. Although I'm a single mother, I decided to take a leap of faith. I decided to, step out. And then I just started meeting wonderful people, like this wonderful, strong woman right here. And now I'm here, so.
Yes. Yeah. I hate the word strong.
I mean, listen. I understand you hating the word strong, but, you still have to be strong. When you're a mother, you have to be strong. However, we're still soft girls, and we want husbands. Okay? We're not saying we don't need no man. Not over here. We still want husbands.
Yes.
But, when you are, from where we're from New York, we are strong. When you become a single mom, you do become a little stronger than you probably want to be.
Yes.
However, we still want husbands.
Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Hey, what's up? So on my YouTube platform, y'all know me as Stylish Shy, but my name is Shadonna, and like Crystal, I am 33 years old. We are the same age. I'm a mother. I'm a boy mom. I have two handsome sons. Right now, I'm teaching in New York City, and everything she said is correct. Period. I'm also working on my own team, such as growing my YouTube platform. That's why I started this new segment to really branch off to a wider audience or a different audience and do something that we usually do. We talk on the phone, we talk about, relationships, we talk about spirituality. Yes. We go deeper on the phone. So at the end of the day, why can't we do that and put that on a platform and go deeper with, our audience as well? Also, I'm an aspiring actress. I branch in and out with it because I'm a full-time working mom. You can't always go on auditions. You can't always submit for different projects because the time is just not there. That flexibility is just not there. So the last big thing I did was Power Raising Canaan, and then ever since then I have been submitted for different projects. So we'll see what comes to tuition with that in 2025.
Yes, and make sure you guys subscribe, okay? Click that button below. Subscribe to her channel.
Yeah. Let's take a break. This is episode 1, and it is called The Breakdown. So to introduce this new segment to my channel, I'm very excited. I have my director behind the scenes. I have my friend Crystal Bruce, and also I have my cousin joining us a little later. Her name is Mo. So let's get into it. All right, Crystal. So the first topic we're going to get into is I have 3 different topics that says thoughts. So when I say a thought before topic, that means it's just freelance. You're just going to go with the flow, finish the sentence type.
Okay.
All right. So this is our first thoughts question. Dating in your 30s.
Okay, dating in my 30s is very interesting. I like dating in my 30s over dating in my 20s. I feel like as a as a woman in my 30s, I'm a little bit more grounded on who I am and what I want in a partner and a husband. Let's see. The men are better in your 30s, but it's still like we're living in some different times.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like dating has changed dramatically, where the values are just different. The values are different. So dating in my 30s has been interesting, to say the least.
Okay.
What about you?
Dating in my 30s
Yes.
has been very interesting. So I've learned a lot from, dating in my 20s. And I feel like I brought a lot of those lessons with me. And then becoming a mother and, having a man that I thought I would spend the rest of my life with and creating that family and then seeing that family fall. Everything is all good now. But, and at the time, seeing that fall, it's like, I kind of like lost hope and things like that. And I didn't really believe in love outside of like my father loving me. So now that I'm in my 30s, I took everything I've been through, I took everything I've learned, and now I'm just going with knowing what I want versus what I don't want. And I just have a more better understanding of what that is to me.
Okay.
And for me.
Let me ask you a question. Being a mom and dating, do you think it's a little bit more difficult to, find the person that you feel you can trust? Because I know as a parent, when you bring in a man into your kid's life, you gotta make sure you're very vigilant. Like, what you think?
It makes it extremely more difficult because you're not only thinking about yourself, you're thinking about, your son or your daughter. So with me, like, I don't let every man meet my kids. I don't let every man know where I live at. And then even like in my recent situation when I was dating in Atlanta, I had somebody in the A. And just I learned a lot with him in such a small time, and he did things like try to throw things in my face pertaining to my children because he was around my children in Atlanta and in New York City.
Okay.
And he tried to throw a lot of things in my face, whether it was recently or a couple months ago pertaining to my kids, and it's like,
wow.
Yeah, that's not cool. So I'm still learning. God continued to test us because we're not as smart as we think we are.
Right.
So He continued to test us. So.
And let me ask you one more question too, because I know I'm dating, but I haven't, I haven't let anyone that I was dating meet my kids yet. Do you have like a timeline, or is something where you just feel out the energy and then move forward? Do you have a timeline like, okay, after 1 month, I'll let him meet my kids, or it's more like, his energy, it feels right, so I'll let him meet my kids?
Yeah, so for me, it's the energy. It was a time limit when I had just Cheen, it was just me and Cheen. So I had more flexibility. So it was like, okay, this man can't come around my kid unless, is working. But I had that flexibility for Cheen not to be around and, to go on dates and stuff. So now, like I said earlier, starting over, although they get a big now with Chino in the picture, I had to make it more like energy because when will I have the time? So,
Right.
But just to put it out there, only like 2 to 3 men been around the boys, and that's Cheen and Chino.
Okay.
Like in my history of dating, like been around them, me feeling comfortable for us to be all in the same physical space.
For me, like I said, I've yet to like have someone that I'm dating meet my child.
That's good.
And not because of
not
because of like anything in particular. Like I just feel like nowadays when people meet people, it's like 3 weeks be like the best 3 weeks of that relationship, and then it just goes downhill. Like it's like I kind of just never made it that far yet.
Yeah.
It's so.
Me either, eventually. Body goals. What do you feel, because you work out, so what do you feel like body goals, the gym versus cosmetic surgery? Like, what is your preference? What are your personal body goals? And like, what steps are you taking to meet those goals?
Okay, I like that question. So So my thought on that is, at one point in my life, I did want to do my body, and this is prior to me having my child. And to be honest, I feel like I was just being lazy. I didn't do my body. I ended up having my daughter, and then I weighed at my biggest, I was almost 300 pounds, and it was one of those things where I kind of was like, all right, I'm just gonna be a fat girl, and that's it. And then seriously, I kind of just gave up because. Another reason too why I decided not to do my body, even though at that time I was now a fat girl, it was like you hear about all these women dying on the table, and I don't want to be in pain. Excuse me, I don't want to be in pain. I don't want to have to. I see like all them nurses doing the whole aftercare thing, and it just looks bloody. It just didn't sit right with me. So and then I just kind of started working out. I started working out. I started going to the gym, and I got more spiritual. It made me stronger. And I'm glad that I decided not to do my body and to actually work out, lose the weight naturally. This ain't no Ozempic. Okay, I lost the weight naturally. And I'm glad I did because it just made me a stronger person. I think women that do their body, I feel like mentally, if you want to do something to make yourself feel good, I think that's okay. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I feel like my whole life I've been pretty blessed with a good shape. Whatever a good shape is, in my definition, I feel like I've always had a good shape. And even when I was a bigger girl, I feel like I was still shapely with it. You feel me? So I was cool, but I love working out. I like being active because when you get into your 30s, like if you don't work out, you're gonna get fat. That's the moral of the story. Yeah.
It's so hard to shut down in your 30s. Like
it is.
Rather than having like a fast metabolism in your 20s. So yeah. So I feel like my personal body goals, thank you for sharing that with us because you are a gym girly.
I am.
So I feel like my personal goals, like I want to lose at least like 15-ish pounds. I don't know where I'm at right now because I'm not really big with the scale, but I'm big with feeling like how I feel. Like if I feel too stuffy, feel too big, or if you wear one pair of pants and then you wear another, and then you wear it again and you feel like more room, you're like, oh, I really feel like I went down. So yeah, I'm really big on just being in touch with my body. But the scale is cool too. But yeah, I just want to lose like at least 15 more pounds, like in general. And yeah, I mean, I want my breasts done. I want my breasts done because I have very nice breasts, and I was always told that, but they don't sit up without a bra.
Okay.
So I want to be able to wear no bras with my shirts.
I felt that.
So that's my goal.
Did you breastfeed?
Oh. For a little while.
Okay.
Not really, because that's why I like my titties because they fat, but they don't sit up without the bra.
Okay. So I breastfed for like 2.5 years.
And what did you do?
Yeah, that's why, mine don't sit up neither. I think eventually I probably need to do a lift.
I want implants.
Okay.
Yeah, I want implants. So, yeah. All right, well, let's get to the next topic. Thoughts. So, with thoughts, you basically finish the sentence. Sex without being a wife. Like, what are your thoughts on, sex? And we're not married. So what are your thoughts on sex without being married?
Okay, I like that question a lot.
And then segue into dating deal breakers.
Okay. All right, sex without being a wife. I guess before I was just like, whatever, it don't matter. Mm-hmm. But the older I get, I definitely feel like I would prefer to wait until I get to that space, until, I have like a strong commitment. I mean, it's hard to find someone who would wait until marriage.
Yeah, very,
in these times. Yeah, it is very, very hard. I'm not gonna lie, I would have sex without being a wife. I'm gonna have sex. Even though, I'm not a particular wife yet, but I'm more choosy.
Yeah. What will you give it up to?
Yes, way more choosy. And then you said segue into...
what are some dating deal breakers, if any, for you?
Okay, dating deal breakers. If you're a bum, please don't look in this direction. Don't. Because it's a lot of fly bums. No, it's a lot of fly bums right now because of social media. Don't look in this direction. And when I say bum, like, I don't mean just in the money category, even in your mindset. Because you could be in a space in your life where you don't have the financial means yet, but guess what? You're working towards it.
Yes.
But if you have that, just you want to like not do nothing and think you're gonna get somewhere, it doesn't work like that. Like it literally just doesn't work like that.
Or like leech. Like just leech onto everything, everybody around you, and try to like suck everybody dry for what they go for. That's real bummy.
Yeah. And I feel like that's just where like the discernment comes in. And I feel like I'm learning that more and more. I know I'm learning that more and more.
Discernment, come on.
Yeah, I'm learning that more and more, even like as I get older.
No, bro.
Yeah, and another you said deal breaker?
Yeah.
Well, I know for me, like I like men who are, I guess this is not a deal breaker. It's more like I like men who, you know, want to be providers. I like men who are generous and men who like want to make me happy. Honestly, no. Like if you like, you're supposed to want to make me happy, and that's literally a life hack. Like if you meet a woman and you are genuinely interested in her, and you do everything in your power to make her happy, I'm telling you, she's gonna empower you, and you're gonna be better. She's gonna be better, and y'all could both go up together. And that is the truth. That's the truth.
Because we multiply. As women, we multiply. Give us something, we multiply.
And we're a helpmate. We're literally here to be a helpmate. So,
Yeah.
you know, happy wife, happy life.
Yes.
But, you know, in the dating stage, definitely be generous. Don't be a bum. And do everything in your power to make your woman happy. And I'm old school. Like, do you like flowers? Because I love flowers.
Yes.
Yeah, like, if I go on a date with you and you show up with flowers, like, I'm going to be floored. Because, like, come on. You know what I'm saying?
Or even like, you know, if you like go to get in a man car and they got the flowers in the passenger seat, or if you like go out to see a man like fly out, or, you know, a little getaway together, flowers definitely should be there waiting.
Yeah.
That's.
What are some of your like icks with dating? You said don't be a leech.
Oh, as far as deal breakers?
Deal breakers, yeah.
Oh, so I'm gonna start off spiritually. If a man don't believe in God, it's a deal breaker. Everyone is somewhere different in their spirituality. So I had met a man and he was telling me how he wanted to be a believer, but he just ain't really been through no shit that made him like a believer. But he was saying like, I want to be a believer. I want to be a believer, but I'm just not there. Like I haven't seen, I guess, proof.
The power of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it's something like that, where a person really, because everybody don't know God, everybody wasn't raised up on God. So if it's something like that, I feel like, all right, I can help you or guide you into that, because that's something you want to do. You just need more, you know, experience with it, you know, or more exposure to it. But yeah, for me, just don't believe in God and just, you know, Satanist. Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me.
And that piggybacks, you know, back on the thing, you know, because you said if you meet someone and they didn't grow up that way, you are okay with assisting them to get into that place.
Yeah, and as women, we're natural nurturers, and I get tired of it, but as a woman, it's just in us to be nurturers,
right,
and really take care and like build up a man.
Right.
And but so many ways.
Yeah, and it goes back to you, like building up the man spiritually. You know, because we're like, we do that as women. What about the sex part?
Oh, sex without being a wife. So, I went on celibacy journeys. The longest, I think it was 2.5 years. That really made me realize, because I had stopped believing in love, stopped believing in marriage and stuff like that. I didn't really believe in that when I was younger. So when I went on my celibacy journey, it really opened up my eyes to like, I really do want to be a wife, and I really do want to, you know, save myself for that man if possible. Am I not going to be sexually active until I'm married? No. I mean, you know, I've been celibate, and I don't mind doing it again, but I just don't think like I'm there yet to actually just sex out until
altogether. Okay. Understood.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Hello everyone, what's going on? My name is Mo. Let me introduce myself. Once again, it's Mo. And I want to talk about being a turn up queen because that's what I like to do. I like to turn up. And what's going on next? What's my goals? Goals? And like a year, I want to be at least $500,000 millionaire. Just that. That's it. Yeah, we could do that. No, I really need that in like 3 months. But come on, let's get this shit started. Let's talk about something. What's going on?
So now we're gonna get into the next topic. As you can see, Mo has joined us. This is my cousin, along with my sister friend Crystal. So now it's a trio versus a duo. All right. So our next topic is most romantic date. Do you want to, and if you want to add any details with that?
My most romantic date. I feel like, on the date that I went to, the person, first of all, brought me flowers. I was very surprised. I feel like as a woman, that's beautiful because I think it's important to have live things around the people that you love because you want to let it grow. You feel me? So flowers is a live. That's why, like, in my apartment, like, I have live plants. Like, I'm serious about that because, you want the things around you to grow. So, okay, boom, bring me my flowers. The person brought me flowers. And then, we were just vibing. Like, I'm the kind of person, like, take me, just take me anywhere. Like, I'm not picky in the sense of, it don't always gotta be eating stuff. Like, you feel me? First golf, like, yeah, like, keep it, keep it authentic. Yeah, let me see. I'm compilating a lot of different dates together, but
You can't do that.
Okay,
one specific day, one romantic day.
We get it. You like flowers and
vibing.
authentic vibes.
That is cute, girl. Well, let me tell you about my romantic date. So this is how my romantic date went, right? Well, we went past the flowers, just straight to you know what I like type stuff. So anyway, the setting was cute. It was really cool. I really liked the environment I was in. And came through to check up on work. And then came to check up on me. And the most romantic part about it was he was climbing gates and everything. I ain't saying no names, but I was just impressed with the fact that he was running for it, which I already knew, but it still was cute to watch. That was so romantic to me.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, but on some grown woman stuff, outside of all that other cute shit, he left me a good old tip.
No, for real.
When was it all said and done? Let's go, let's roll, let's roll.
No, for real. Best part about it. So I would say I would do a mixture. So when I was younger, me and my child's father, we used to do the hotel theme rooms. That was a thing. I don't know if it's still a thing now.
Oh, that's
because I'm not really in and out of hotels the way I used to be. But me and my child's father, we did like the hotel theme room, and then the AMC movie there that you order your food and your drinks in. Like it was, that was all in one night. So that was really romantic. But let's bring it up to date. A few years ago, I was dating someone, bankroll. And what he did was something that I never had done before. He got the Sprinter. He picked me up. I was in Atlanta. And then he got the Sprinter. He picked me up. And then he drove me around the whole Atlanta. Like, that was really, God bless his soul. But we drove around the whole Atlanta in the Sprinter. We just was talking and we was vibing. And yeah, that was, that was new for me.
Girl, that was so heartfelt. Ooh.
No, but that's super romantic.
That was so cute. Fuck out of here. That was dope.
Alright, so let's.
And I'm talking about a compilation of things.
Right.
I love that though. I love that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
What is you kind of touched on this in your introduction, Mo. So I guess you could start us off. What is your 2-year goal plan? Specifically 2 years, not 5, not 10, 2 years. And what are the steps that you're taking to get there?
Well, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. My 2-year goal plan, like I said, is to have $500,000. And how I plan on doing that, I already put certain shit in order. So, as a person, period, I just wrote down some goals, a list of shit to get done every day that's like literally doable. So the first step was just pretty much realizing what I want to do, and the second step is executing that shit. So I read it every single day, and I make everyone come alive for each day that I'm living, because I feel like you got 24 hours in a day, and how the fuck you gonna utilize it? I got a goal, I got a plan, and that's my script, and I'm sticking to it. That was short, cute, and sweet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just want to be a $500,000 in the next couple of months. Like I said, that part.
All right, so Crystal, what is your 2-year goal plan, and what are the steps you're taking to get there?
I feel like my 2-year goal plan is to just me being more developed, you know, and just all of my crafts, like every area of my life, whether it be business, you know.
Because you're an entrepreneur, so you're still, you're every day you're working in your business.
Correct. So yeah, and that's what I try to do too. Like, you know, I tell myself, like, you know, life is hard, you know, so it's like, I feel like we could all kind of lose sight, lose track. So what I kind of do to kind of, you know, get to the goals that I want to get to, you know, I try to engage in things like writing, you know, writing it down, making sure I actually follow the script, making sure it's realistic. Because I feel like a lot of times for me, I'm so hard on myself, or I put so much like pressure on myself to try to get a lot of things done. Yeah. But I kind of feel like
baby steps. It's cute. You can do that. You can take baby steps.
Yeah, exactly.
Long as at the end of the goal, what the Nike commercial say, just do it. Long as you get that shit done.
Yes.
That part.
Yes.
And you feel solidified.
No, for real. So basically, similar to yours, I really feel strongly that I'm gonna be a millionaire next year for 2025. So yeah, I really do, and you know we'll come back to this and see. But also basically, I was talking with Crystal earlier, and I was telling her, you know, I told you I'm a teacher, so by June I want to kind of retire from teaching in the classroom, and I hope to have my event space up and running. And yeah, I want to replace teaching as a full-time position with being an event space owner, and eventually I want 3 in 3 different states. I've been doing all the research and the planning, and you know, just really pitting everything together for when I actually get it. So I want to have that going, and then I want to start back on acting auditions and submitting for different scripts and things like that, and also to build up my YouTube platform, and as well as to be a better mom. I'm working every day to be a better mom and to get closer to God.
I like that you brought up that goal, because I feel like a lot of the entrepreneurs that I meet, such as Shakana and like my other women entrepreneurs who are moms, like I feel like that's, and just moms in general too, you know, whether you're an entrepreneur or not, I feel like, you know, that's always a goal.
Yes.
You know, as a woman, I feel like that's always a goal for us.
Yes. We're gonna keep it on the topic of money. All right, so is being a millionaire doable? And also with consistency, how long is the process?
I kind of honestly feel like it depends on where you are financially. Low key, because if you're already in the negative, it won't take longer than the person that's just starting at, let's say, 0. You're already behind. But I feel like if you are like really consistent and you do everything that you have to do, you follow all the steps it takes to reach a goal of $1 million. Realistically, if you're consistent, I feel like it can take you 6 to 9 months.
Okay.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
If you are really serious about your shit.
Yeah, that's where the accountability come in.
Yes.
Am I doing the things every single day?
Accountability, keywords. Niggas said account and accountability. Well, for me, myself, and I honestly feel like I already been a millionaire like 2 times already. I just blew the fucking bread and fucked it up real bad. But to do it again, a person like me, I gotta start from the bottom and work my way to the top. But the steps that I've been taking, listen, my shit is crucial. I got some shit to go through, but I'm getting there and I'm doing it. And I only feel like, you gave it a 6 to 9 months, I'm gonna give myself 10 to 12.
Okay.
We're gonna work it out like that, 10 to 12. But real life, actual doable shit, it just take a lot of time invested into self. Let's keep it on that. Time invested into self. Yeah. So once you know, do that, you're pretty much 30, and that's where I'm at, like right now, my real life.
No, for real. Yes, I agree with y'all. I do think it's doable. And once again, about a year.
Realistically.
Yeah.
They be keeping it real
But
for
I
me,
feel like-
realistically, because my numbers ain't like yours, girl.
Yeah.
Look, what happened? My
Because
numbers
I
ain't
feel
like
like if
yours.
you already have a business and you doing the things, whatever, you could reach that in 6 months. If you already have everything in order and you just gotta really put in that manpower. But if you're doing all the things and starting over or trying to get whatever, yeah, I think a good 1 year, 12 months. Thoughts. Being a black woman.
Empowerment, encouragement, like freedom, everything that you will ever need in your whole life. That part.
Okay.
Okay, being a black woman, we the original. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay. So being a black woman.
After everything, come on, let me hear it.
No. I'm black. You know I like that. But beautiful, it's cocoa butter. Like just smell good, feel good, do good. But I also think it's overcoming many obstacles. And that's gonna segue us into our next question. I'm really excited about this question. One thing you're struggling with right now.
I'm struggling with is the real life, just to keep my fucking sanity, because there's so much going on in the world. When you grow up for real, and I'm talking about every way of life, your mental, your spiritual, your physical, your well-being as one as a whole, 100%. Like, this shit is a lot to deal with. And you have to be mentally strong, spiritually, and physically strong to handle it all. And literally handle it all. And some people out here is losing their fucking minds and their skulls and everything else, their life behind this thing called life. Mm-hmm. But me as a woman today, as a black strong woman, I think I could stand strong and tall through this shit, but I am going through some of these adversities, and it's not easy. I don't give a fuck how much stunt you try to put on, but shit is really real out here. Really real. And I'm just lifing. That's my life. I'm lifing. It is what it is. And I'm talking for everybody. Like me, not me, about to be me, however you want to roll around. It doesn't matter. Shit is really real out here. And I just want to keep my sanity throughout all this shit. Mm-hmm. That ain't easy.
Right.
Period.
Right.
It's not.
It's not.
Let's keep it cute.
Crystal, one thing you're struggling with right now.
One thing I'm struggling with, I feel like
let's keep it cute. Come on.
I definitely feel like, what Mo was saying is right, definitely. More than ever, life. Literally trying to continue staying consistent, trying to, balance, juggle everything, being a mom, being an entrepreneur, doing whatever it is to just keep growing. So just struggling with, just continuing to stay consistent. I think, staying as consistent as I know I can be.
Yeah. So one thing I'm struggling with right now is it falls into the motherhood category. In May, me and the boys' dad made an executive decision for my oldest son to go live with him. So ever since I became a mother, I'm used to being a mother full time. So being that, he's living with dad full time, it's a struggle because I'm used to being, hands-on, very hands-on with my kids. But I know it's for the greater good. He's in a season right now where he wants to be with his father full time, and he needs to be with his father full time. He needs that manly guide or figure. So it's definitely for the greater good. So I'm just struggling with balancing that because I'm so used to being very hands-on with my sons. And now,
A comment. Girl, you are the perfect mom. Ain't nobody perfect, but you do a great job. And I know it's hard letting go for a little bit. Girl, that's only for a little bit. Enjoy this vacation, okay? Because you know why? I'm going to tell you from experience. The older they get, the more they still need you. It ain't going to never stop. So appreciate this moment. I know it's hard to deal with, but appreciate it right now. Because rest assured, they go, Ma, you going to get tired of hearing it. Ma. Girl, you doing great.
Well, thank you. And yes, I am appreciating it, and I am going to do that. And
That part.
the older part, too, I feel that a little bit because the boys is about to be 5 and 10. And it's like, damn, I'm about to have a 5 and a 10-year-old. They probably is apart. And it's like time really do go by so fast. And the older they get, it's just a different level of interaction, a different level of connecting, a different level of being a boy mom. So yeah, I am experiencing the whole age thing a little bit too, which is a good thing because if you're not growing, then you're dying.
Right.
All right, so this is our last question, ladies. Here on the breakdown, the topic is elevation. So, how has your process been elevating spiritually? What is some practices that you practice to continue to rise to that elevation? And yeah, just talk about your spirituality relationship right now.
It has, I'm going to say, transformed me. How? Because when I say this thing life in, some people don't have a lot of stresses, whatever. But I feel like when you understand, when you try to understand every little single thing and not be selfish and stingy, the view becomes different. And the reason I can say that because my spiritual journey has taken me on, you know, I'm not what they say? I'm not even a celebrity. I would just say, I just want to better myself as a woman, my body, internal, external, because I feel like that's the real richness in life, honestly. And
health as well.
That part. And for me to be raising kids, and God is so true and so real, keep it on my spiritual. I got a baby that has only been on the earth for 5 years, but since she was 2. No scum from the earth. But what it has done for me is different. It grew me up in a lot of ways that I would never understand. Because I feel like I got a job that I never applied for, but I got to work it.
Yes.
And I got to work it out for the best of me. That part. And I feel like everything that's around me will exist beyond me and on my level. That part. Down to my spiritual being, my womanhood, my childrenhood, everything I got flowing on in my life. So right about now, I'm just on cleansing.
Cleansing. That's a
cleansing.
We were just talking about that in the elevator.
Cleansing. That's it. Just cleansing myself. And that shit is not easy. Cause I'm like and it is so not easy.
That's for sure. So grow spiritually. I'm definitely engaging in prayer. Like, you know, I kind of feel like that's the only thing that got me through a lot of the things that I went through. So definitely engaging in prayer and praying on a daily basis, praying multiple times a day. So that's something that I feel like you know, elevating my spiritual journey. What else? Okay, praying, something that elevated my spiritual journey. Honestly, getting in the Word. You gotta get in the Word. And I realized, like, the reason why you gotta get in the Word, when you are doubting yourself, have anxiety, have depression, you know, facing your traumas, whatever it is, it's kind of like you getting in the Word, I feel like it kind of helps you to, you know, I guess know that, like, the answers are in the Bible. That's just my opinion. That's just
keep it cute and
that's
sweet.
the long story
That's
short.
the
So, like,
Bible.
literally, all the answers be in the Bible. So,
Yes.
that's another thing I've been doing to elevate my spiritual journey. I know this was like the way, and then it was like a deep question. It was like, oh yeah, just stay consistent. Cleansing. We were just talking about that in the elevator. Cleansing, and you know, like you, Shadana told me, like with cleansing, you know, it's not necessarily just eating. It's like taking away. It's not necessarily just fasting. It's like also like you was like,
Everything.
taking away the social media, sacrificing something.
Making some sacrifices.
Yes.
So I'll end it off with what Crystal said, prayer. I pray every day, and I try to be more intentional in my prayers. Very, very, very intentional in my prayers because we can sit and pray, and sometimes we'll just get lost in the source of what we actually talking about, or we just praying for things that is, not like that, but just basic. It's cool to pray for basic needs. It's cool to pray for basic needs, but let's go a little deeper. Let's go a little further. Let's be more intentional with the Lord, what you want to see, how you want to be, your actual mindset, So, just my thing is praying intentional, being very, very intentional in my prayers. That's one of my practices. I fast every once in a while, but technically we're not supposed to tell people that we're fasting. So, just learning how to really not only fast and indulge in different practices from the Bible, but just be intentional with it and actually do it the correct way so I can see correct results. And also my thing lately has been monitoring spirits, being very aware of monitoring spirits.
Straightforward and direct. That's the only one I know.
Alright, so we are going to end off the breakdown here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to thank my guests for coming on.
And don't forget to tell them to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
That part.
So, to my director behind the screen, do you have anything you want to say or anything you want to add to the conversation before we edit out?
No.
Alright, so thank you for tuning to the breakdown.
And don't forget again, like, comment, and subscribe.
God bless you.